many counties have you visited so far?
I'm at 63 out of 67. Jo Ellen is going to say 67, so she's the champion.
Now let's introduce Jo Ellen Litz. Jo Ellen is a remarkable Democrat and leader. She served the Lebanon County Democratic Committee as committee person for 40 years. Currently serves as the county vice chair. She was honored there as Democrat of the Year. She's been elected 4 times as Lebanon County Commissioner, serving from 1996 to 99, and again from 2004 to 2013. She has served on leadership roles as the County Commissioner Associations of PA, CCAPs, 2012's president, and she is the 2013 chairman of the board. I will let Jo Ellen tell you more about herself.
Thank you so much. As you've heard, I'm a 4-term county commissioner. That means I've served 14 years in local government. Having done that, it's amazing that I have gained so many skills that can transfer into being your governor. For instance, I've worked on elections, and the state government is responsible for elections. I've served as the president of our MPO, Transportation, by prioritizing road and bridge projects. I've worked with social services. For instance, with our children and youth is one of my board assignments this year. So that's foster parents and adoptions, things of that nature. I've been on the prison board. We operate a nursing home. We have a detective unit within the county. All skills with negotiating up to 30 contracts is my best guesstimate over those 14 years fairly with our unions. All these are skills that I've gained that can transfer into being your next governor. So the bottom line is I bring local government to the table. It's where the rubber meets the road. Truly, I've been around cars all my life. I owned and operated an auto body shop for 20 years and simultaneously did some commercial rentals. I'd like to take my local government experience to the State House, and my motto is and has been people above politics. I'm about starting a conversation from public structures, the roads and bridges, the water and sewer, and by the way, clean water is my passion. I'm also the president of the Swatara Watershed Association for a couple of decades, where we've organized canoe and litter cleanup trips, and we've saved a historic cabin in the state park from being demolished. We've also created a public park from a private parcel so that people can access the water and be able to canoe and float down and enjoy, as well as fish on the banks and things of that nature. So we have the roads and bridges, the water and sewer, schools, and energy. Those are the public structures from which I believe we will have a sound infrastructure by creating jobs, not getting rid of 20,000 teachers. That's the wrong direction. These are economy-boosting jobs that are going to put money into the pockets of our people so they can buy the cars that are produced, so that we can build homes and provide jobs in the construction trades, and so that they can also buy other goods, food, clothing, things of that nature. With my business experience, it was an awesome experience because what happened was I ended up saving the company when my boss had a heart attack. And an auto body shop for a 30-something woman to go to the bank, write a business plan, and obtain a loan was really something when it happened to me. Nowadays, it might not be considered quite that monumental. But it was a lot of experience, as well as chairing being the president of the Swatara Watershed Association. So what I have are these unique experiences and background that come together that I hopefully can serve you with common sense, with honesty, with transparency, and bring this all to the table to serve with integrity.
How long ago did you complete traveling the 67 counties?
Well, I announced on the steps of the Capitol on July the 2nd, I believe it was, and ended up in Pittsburgh a couple of weeks ago. So over the course of about 3 to 4 months, I traveled 20,000 miles in order to show that this is a grassroots campaign, one that is viable, that is serious, and that I have the energy and the stamina to be the next governor. And that was the one on civility and public discourse, that two objective and honest people on different sides of an issue can sit down and possibly come up with the same conclusion if they talk things out. I know that, I'm told, the current administration does not meet on a regular basis with the House and Senate members. And I would propose to change that, meet monthly, maybe twice a month, and make sure that we have an ongoing conversation. I think that that's important so that we can get to that point of civility and good discourse to come up with solutions for this state and future generations of Pennsylvanians. One of the things that I would propose to do early in my term is to hold a series of summits whereby we would have different tracks from transportation, education, the environment, things of that nature. And we would have experts come in and speak, as well as have the House and Senate leadership involved, or the heads of committees. We would have the unions, the teachers, whoever would be involved that would want to come in, because I've learned that in leadership, it's not just top down. If there's no buy-in, you can have the best plan in the world, it's not going to move anywhere. You have to get people to buy in. So one of the things to start this conversation rolling on our transportation and our schools and our water and sewer and our energy is that I think we need to have these series of summits to get everybody on the same page. And I heard that you don't like white papers. Okay, so get it down to a bulleted one sheet. That's fine. But whatever it is, that can be taken back to the House and Senate. They're elected to carry out the mandates of the people. And I think that if it's done with the right spirit, that this will be a step forward for Pennsylvania so we can again become a leader among states.
I thank you very much, Commissioner Litz, Mayor Pawlowski, John Hanger, who had to leave us, for your time and attention, and especially for staying with us today to try to learn some of our issues. We really appreciate that.
You're quite welcome. It was truly my pleasure.